Wednesday. Welcome. Welcome to Wednesday. We have 40 minutes like always. So we start right away. We have our quick warm up and our quick cool down in between 3 rounds of about 11 different exercises. Some will be 45 seconds, some will be 30 seconds. So it's going to be quick. We're going to go through 3 rounds pretty quickly as well. We have my favorite timer to make sure that we keep up with the time. We will need a towel, maybe a little bit of a longer towel, bigger towel. We'll use them for quite a few exercises. Water, body weight, and a soft floor. That's all we need. So let's get started. Bring our shoulders up, take a deep breath in. And just breathe out, rounding the shoulders down, to the front, up, and down. Just take a couple deep breaths in here. Just kind of get ready mentally, physically. Big rolls. Bring those shoulder blades together in the back, down, front, and up. One more to the back. And we'll bring to the front, right here. Roll up, front, down, back. One last one, breathe in. All right, so bring the arms to the front, out wide, left over right, right over left. As always, we start slow, in control movement, no swinging, shoulders down. Lots of legs today, no squats, no planks. So either you're disappointed right now, or very happy. Either way, we'll still work hard. All right, one more. After this, big arms, then bring your arms up, up, up. You know you have to stretch through the side of the rib. So really reach up, and a quick tap with the toe to the side. Make yourself really long, really tall. 4, 3, 2, and bring your arm across the chest. Reach for that wall. Roll your hip and your ankle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then up again, just for 4, 3, 2, and across the chest for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come down in a squat. Bring your arms back, kind of here behind, and then up. Again, arms back, and back up. At the squat, same as always, feet hip width apart, hips pushed back, belly button in, chest up, shoulders down. Weight in the heels. Keep bringing your arms back and up. Breathe in. Good. 2 more. 1. Right, wider stance. We'll do our lunges to the side. So left to right. Staying low. We'll do some of these. So make sure you really lengthen that inner thigh. Be able to wiggle those toes. Your hips are all the way pushed back. Your weight is in those heels. Your chest stays up. And lengthen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Come a little bit closer with the legs. Push your hips back just a little bit. Then reach for those toes. Again, in control. Don't swing that arm up. One arm comes up to the ceiling. Just kind of reach, get that little twist in. Reach 4 more times. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna come up to standing. Find your balance. Grab your knee and then pull that knee to the chest. Other side. So alternate, pull the knee to the chest. Bring the chest to that knee a little bit. We're gonna do some core work today. So get ready. Add that little crunch right here. All ready. 4 more knees up. Last 2. All right, couple lunges. Step back. Weight right in the middle. Back knee comes down, arms over, head. Hold for 2 seconds or so. Lean back, then come on up. Inhale. And out. 1 more. Out. And switching. Other foot to the back. Find your balance first. Then bring your back knee down. Arms overhead. Just about 3 or 4 in total. Last one. Like always, you're gonna bring those heels all the way up. Feel that in the front of those thighs. Bringing those heels all the way up. Now we'll take a quick drink. We'll start right away. Right in 3, 2, 1, and keep moving while you take your sip right here. We'll grab the towel right away as well. Gonna roll it up a little. So for 45 seconds, we'll do alternating lunges to the side. So when we lunge to the side, our towel comes down towards the toe like this. As we come up, we bring our knee up and our arms. Then we lunge to the other side. Come on up, knee up, and we repeat. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 45 seconds. My timer is all set. So you get ready. And then we start in 3, 2, 1. Lunge down. Sideways, come on up, knee up. Other side. So that towel kind of follows that knee up right here, up to shoulder height. Left to right. After this one, we come down to the floor right away. All right, come down to the floor on all fours. So make sure your wrists to shoulders are in line and your knees and your hips. So don't bring them in too close. I'm gonna bring the knee out to the side. Little pulse, let's go. Other side, little pulse with the knee. So knee comes out, pulse, back in, repeat. So you can stay on your hands or come down onto your elbows. Add that little pulse. I find when I go down onto my elbows, I protect my lower back a little bit more, less arching the lower back, but that's really personal. Make sure you keep your hips square to the floor. All right, rolling over onto your back. Bring your heels in just a little bit. We're gonna lift our hips. When our hips are all the way up, lift your heels. Bring your heels down, bring your hips down. Here we go. Lift the hips, lift the heels. Heels down, hips down. Repeat. Now you can keep your hips up the whole time, right here. Keep them up. Come onto your toes, back down. Lift the heels, back down. Your choice. This feels good. If you can keep squeezing those butt cheeks up, go for it. Lifting those heels all the way off the floor. All right, we're gonna come back up to standing. So roll onto your knees, tuck those toes under, and then roll up. Grab your towel. All right, make your towel a little bit longer if you can. We're gonna bring it underneath our knee, right here. Let me just start that timer over. I think we need to pull. Okay. So bring the towel underneath the knee. We're gonna do a bicep curl using the weight of our knee. So make your leg really heavy. Yes, just drop it. Maybe even push down a little bit. Then bring your elbows in right next to your ribs. Hold on to that towel like always. Then pull up and down. Up and down. Okay, so make sure that you're working your biceps. So you start right now. Here we go. Pull. Make that knee heavy. Maybe even push back a little bit. Keep it going. Heavy knee, heavy leg, and then pull. Squeezing. Bicep. So don't lift that leg yourself. Get heavy. And switch, other leg. So bring it underneath. Elbows right next to the ribs. Hold on really tight. Find your balance. Pull. So again, you can even push your leg down a little bit as you try to pull it up. Make it a little harder for yourself. Most of what we do here is body weight, or we just use a towel. This is still a great way to work those arms here a little. You gotta put in the work though. Really focus on the muscle that you're trying to work. All right, bring your arms and your towel behind your back. Palms facing away from you up to the ceiling. Little bend in the knee, hips push back, and bring both arms up to the ceiling. So you bend from the hip forward. Pushing those hips down and only bring those arms up as much as feels comfortable. And then you give your tricep a little squeeze at the top. All right, we're gonna come down to the floor for the next one. Bring your towel again. So while we're seated, bring the towel around your foot. Now roll back onto your back. Okay. So, two things to do here. First, we try to pull this leg towards the chest, right? And you're pushing away. So you're trying to bring your foot up to the ceiling and your arms are pulling that leg in. Your other leg comes up to the ceiling, bringing it down and up. Yeah, so lots to do here. First, push that leg up, pull it back down with your arms, and bring your leg down and up. Here we go. There, we officially started. So really working that leg that is trying to push up towards that ceiling, and you're pulling it down, pull it down. Meanwhile, that other leg goes up and down. Switching, bring your other foot right there, towel over, start pulling that leg down, start pushing that leg up, and the other leg comes down and up. First round, a little bit of a practice round. Make sure that your wrists are in line with your forearms. Keep that straight. And then really hold on to that towel. Really push that foot up to the ceiling. Really pull that leg down. All right, come onto your side. You can get rid of that towel. Onto your elbow, onto your hip. So just this arm can come up or right here next to your side. We're gonna kick the leg out to the front and then up to the ceiling. Out to the front, up to the ceiling. Now, if this feels good enough, you can try to come onto your knees right here and lift that hip off the floor. You can also come into a side plank on your feet. All right, that was the first timer. Switch over to the other side. Get ready. So stay on your hip, stay on your knee, or come on both feet. Up, and then to the front. Hover that leg, hover that foot over the floor if you can. Up, front. Just 30 seconds. All right, that was it for the first round. So a little bit of a practice round, a little bit of a warm-up round. We'll come up to standing. We'll grab that water. And then we start with that second one right away. So quick switches. You know what to do now. Yes, we will bring that towel for that first one. Our side lunge, our knee up. Shoulders back and down. Little bend in the knee, belly button in. That's your starting position. 3, 2, 1. Lunge to the side, knee up. Other side. At your own tempo. If you want to be a little quicker, or you want to take your time. Lean forward. Keep your eyes to the front if it helps you to keep up your chest right here. Next up, what's coming down to the floor, bringing the knee out to the side with that little pulse. So come on down on all fours, on your hands, on your elbows. Keep your hips facing towards the floor. So when you bring that knee up, you don't bring your hips to the side. They stay facing down. Bring just the knee up. Add that little pulse. Alternate left to right. Knee comes all the way out as much as you can, keeping your hips facing the floor, not the wall. Rolling onto your back. Bring the hips up to the ceiling, then come and roll onto your toes. You can bring your hips up and down or keep them up. Here we go. Heels up and down. Hips down, up, heels up. Repeat. But really try to lift with those butt cheeks and then give them a squeeze at the top. Make sure it's not your lower back or your hamstrings taking over. You want to work those glutes. So that's what we squeeze. Lots of squeezing we do. When we do come up, we do our bicep curls. So coming up, have your towel, still rolling up. Quickly roll that towel up underneath the knee. Get ready. Elbows in. Pull. Really kind of push that knee down as you try to pull it back up. Kind of working against yourself here a little bit, but we want to make that leg really heavy so that we can really pull, use the bicep, pull up. Good. Other side. And because all that weight is in the front, right? That knee, all that weight is in the front, you gotta squeeze that midsection. Right here, that knee comes up, squeeze. Right there. Use it, help yourself. Push that knee down, pull up. Push down, pull up. Doing a little extra by giving that towel, hold on to that towel really tight. All right, bringing the towel behind your back. Again, pushing the hips back a little bit, belly button in, shoulders back and down. And just bring the arms up, really making sure you feel this in the back of your arm, like right here at the top. Feel that in the back of your arm. You can do little pulses, keeping your arms up to the ceiling. All right, coming down, bring your towel to the floor on your back. Bring the towel around your foot. Come on down. Here we go. Both legs up to the ceiling. Pull, and then bring your leg up and down. Really try to pull that towel down towards you. Your elbows are in a little bit, not out to the side. All right, switch your feet. Already pull down, elbows in. Like to me, that leg that's up to the ceiling should be shaking. That's how hard you're pulling at it. Right here. And then using your lower abs to lift and lower the other leg. Lift and lower in control. Good, all right, come on onto your side. Remember, you can stay on your hip, come onto your knee or onto your feet. I'm gonna stay on my knee, I'm gonna lift that leg, then kick it forward. Up, forward. Really make sure you find that balance and then you add that little crunch right here. Crunch. You can definitely, like always, lengthen and makes it harder. Get that little bend in the knee. Up, right? So other side. I'll show you on this side. Making sure you keep that bend in the knee to make it just a little bit easier. Up. So lengthen or bend the knee. It's just 30 seconds though. Keep that hip up. If it's up, lift that hip. That's it. All right, third round. Roll yourself up. We'll stop the timer and get it ready for the last round. All right. Side lunges, knee up. Get your towel ready. All right, most important right here, right now, is to roll your shoulders back and down, keeping that chest up nice and tall, and bring that belly button in. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. So you keep your chest up here in that side lunge. Not leaning forward. So maybe you want to get a couple extra in, speed it up. You can always add a hop, the high impact. What you feel like, modify, be harder. All right, coming down to the floor. Come on all fours. On your hands or on your elbows. Now bring that knee out. Add that little pulse. Pulse. Eyes to the floor. Hips facing the floor. Abs in tight. And breathe through it.
If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change,
roll it over. All right, so either bring your hands flat onto the floor or maybe up to the ceiling. We'll challenge your balance a little bit more. All right, hips up, heels up, and down.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to.
Roll onto the toes, then slowly back down.
No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with.
Don't lower those hips.
Now I wanna burn
All the way up there. A little tougher. All right, come on up. Grab your towel. Around your knee. Just a few seconds to get ready. All right, elbows in, shoulders down. And come on up. Up. Push down, pull up. It's a quick pull. Quickly up. Make it hard on yourself. Really make that leg heavy. And hold on tight. Hold on tight. Elbows in. The way up. Bring that knee up. Or pull that knee up. Using those arms. All right. Towel behind your back. Back of your arm, triceps. When those arms are all the way up, you want to feel it right here. Back of the arm. Give it that squeeze again. Squeeze. Squeeze. You gotta do it yourself. Not using any weights. So be a little bit more aware of that. Focus on that muscle. We're trying to work your triceps. Back of your arm. And we'll come down. Bring your towel. Bring it around your leg. Lift both legs up. All right, hold on to that towel. Pull it down. Pull down. And then lower and lift that other leg. Pull that foot down. Push that foot up to the ceiling. Just like that bicep curl. Kind of work against yourself here a little bit. Push up, pull down. And lower and lift on top of that. Few seconds. Should be really close. There it is. All right, come on to your side. See which option you want to pick. Staying on that hip or come onto your knee. And bring that leg forward and up. When that leg comes up to the ceiling, don't lower that hip. Keep it up. If that hip is up, maybe you're even in a full side plank. All right, other side. Quick switch. Start when you're ready. We're gonna finish with our full plank. Or any way you want to plank. Just one. For just 1 minute. Oh, keep lifting that leg. Gets a bit tougher here. That's it. All right, come into your favorite plank position. You're gonna hold it for 1 minute, just 1 minute. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, yeah, it started, I promise. All right, so on your elbows on your hands, your elbows and your hands and wrists are in line with your shoulder. Not wide, not too much to the front. So try to get right in that perfect position. And then squeezing that core. We're over half already. You can be on your knees or lift the knees. Going really well. Almost there, just 15 seconds. Hold it, hold it.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town.
4,
I'm searching for the lost
3,
and found.
2,
But you don't care.
1, and well done. All right, we'll do a couple quick stretches. We'll do it standing. So, we'll come up. Well, we can stay here on the floor for a little bit. We'll stay on our knees for now. And just kind of bring one arm across the chest. We'll just stay on the floor for a little bit. You can even sit back a little bit for the shoulders and upper back here. So bring that arm across the chest. And then I'll try to take you out of here in a couple minutes. But yes, always stretch, cool down. Even though it wasn't lots of cardio, not super sweaty, just try to stretch those muscles that we were working. So for the tricep, we'll bring that arm up and then kind of pull that elbow back lightly towards your head. And switching, we're at the other elbow, pull back a little. We'll come up to standing, right here, slightly wider stance. And keep your hands pointing down towards the floor. Roll up onto your feet and bring your hips up. So, fingertips pointing down, hips up, and kind of pushing your hips back a little bit, pinching forward from the hip. Feel the back of your legs stretching. All right, and then from here, lean onto one knee, stretch the inner thigh here a little bit. And the other side. You can lean on that knee even a little bit. If you want, just try to relax that upper body and really get the stretch in that inner thigh there. And just slowly come back to the middle. Bring our feet together. If you can lean or hold on to the wall or a chair, maybe you just want to find your balance, but bring that ankle onto the knee and push your hips back. Pushing the hips back, keep the chest up, knee comes out, and you feel the stretch through the glutes, right? So you want to feel it. And then come up to standing, grabbing the toes, knee pointing down, chest stays up. Nice tall posture here. Few more seconds and then you switch to the other leg. All right, let go of those toes. Bring that ankle onto this knee. Pushing those hips back again. Such a nice stretch. That should always feel good. never painful. All right, come up to standing, grab the toes, almost done. Just gonna stretch the chest, take a couple deep breaths in. Should be good to go. All right, let go of the toes. We're just gonna roll our shoulders up and down. Find your fingertips right here in the back. Bring your chest up. If you don't like this one, you can always just bring your fingertips behind the ears and bring your elbows out, or just out wide with the arms. As long as you bring your ribs up to the ceiling and you open the ribs, you can really take a nice deep breath in here. And bring your arms back to the front. Finishing with those 2 deep squats, inhaling slow. Hold your breath, exhale. Even slower. One more, inhale. And out. And that's it. Well done for Wednesday. We're back here on Friday. So see you then. Have a good rest of your day.